Wagwan with the Wagwan. Tell me so. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Tell me so. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Back on my bullshit, here I am. Back on my bullshit, here I am.
It's not conversation music.
It was to get us ready to podcast, and I think it did. I think it did a good job. I think it got us nice.
You know he was
loose.
You know he's a wild boy, right? He was in like pornos and stuff.
Have you seen his dick?
I'd never seen the pornos. I never looked for him.
Well, if you haven't seen it, then don't talk about it.
Whoa. That's a known thing, bro. You just replace that just write porn with replace napkin with porn.
Sylvester Stallone porn?
You could have wrote Rocky porn if you wanted to.
No, but then it might be some parody shit.
True. See?
Oh, is it on Snow? I want to see it. Yeah.
Or don't they tell us if it's like false? He's like, hey, you want to come over here and get knocked out with this cock?
Oh, it was before. Was it before Rocky?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
Way before. Like that's how he got on.
So this guy just finished shooting a porn, and then he went to a bar, have a couple drinks. He's like, fuck, man, I'm tired of having sex with all these girls and for camera. I want to hit somebody. I want to get hit.
Could you imagine he was like trying to shop this idea around to all the porn directors? He's like, I'm a boxer. No, you don't understand. I got a girl, Adrian. I fucked the shit out of her.
People do say that. People do say that Rocky is really not a sports movie. It's a love story.
Right?
What do you think it is? I always viewed it as a sports movie.
It's definitely a sports movie.
It has love thing, but
just because of how they're so intricate with boxing. Like they get so deep into the world of boxing that it's hard to say that it's a love story. But I mean, there's always love in there. Every warrior story has love in it.
Yeah.
You know?
I know. Gladiator, same thing. Kill his family now. I mean, like, he loved his wife. She's dead now.
That was rough.
Maximus. The merciful. Maximus.
You know something that makes white people a little upset with me?
You don't like Gladiator?
I've never watched that. I've watched like maybe 10 minutes of it.
I love Gladiator.
And I turned it off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
Whatever.
10. But it wasn't because I didn't like it. It was I was like bored. It was like moving too slow, and I was like, I'm like, I don't care.
It moves a little slow at the beginning, but it's a great movie.
Is it?
Like what do you want me to say? Well, I don't know why that makes white people mad because
they love it. Because
so
they love that movie.
So you're only cheating yourself. Like, don't bother me.
See?
It's a great movie. You're missing out.
See, they get angry. Look how angry he's getting.
I'm not mad.
I'm cheating myself. Look, I'm not
You are
mad.
cheating yourself.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. That's what he's telling
me. Did you think
right
Joaquin Phoenix was good in The Joker?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix acting in The Joker is dog shit compared to his acting in Gladiator.
He's in Gladiator?
He's best supporting actor in that movie.
Oh.
He won an award for that one.
Who is he?
He's basically like, so Maximus, Gladiator, was the Emperor's like right-hand man, like his best warrior, but also like a very smart guy, help him strategize and stuff.
Okay, never mind. Boring. Boring movie.
So the Emperor dies, and the guy that takes over from him is Joaquin Phoenix, and his son is not as cool with him.
Oh, okay.
So he sells him into slavery, and he ends up becoming a fucking.
And he's like, what are they Greek in that movie?
Huh?
They Greek in that movie?
Maximus, probably Greek or Italian. Probably, yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's like a Greek thing, and they all speak with English accents.
Who knows?
They're like, hello, how are you?
Who knows? Who cares? But if you didn't get to the part where they kill his family, then
Maximus,
you haven't seen that movie.
No, I think I did, and I was like, yo, I don't want to see this. I don't like I don't like watching shit like that. It makes me like I think of my family right away.
You're the Pillsbury Doughboy.
I'm like, if somebody tries, I'm like, if somebody fucking did that to me, oh my god, that's where I go with it right away.
Yeah.
And then I start thinking of how I would kill them, and you don't go through that when you see stuff like that.
Wow. I don't know, man. I think did your nickname in high school used to be Margarine because you were so soft that they couldn't believe you weren't butter? Didn't even have to put you in the microwave to warm you up. You were ready to be spread on bread.
I'm just saying.
On bread, not even toast. That's how soft you are.
Like you don't think of that? I start thinking of that, and I'm like, and then I get all dark. I get into like where like I feel like I'm there, and I'm like, now I have to hurt somebody because they want to hurt my family.
Well, then you should watch the whole movie because he does hurt people, and then maybe you'll be like, oh, now I feel like people are getting what they deserve.
It's one of those,
He's
eh?
stopping the movie early.
Oh, so basically it's John Wick. Are you talking about John Wick?
John Wick came out way later, and no, I'm not, because it's nothing like.
He kills his family and then he goes on a rampage and kills everybody?
No. Not like that, actually. He gets sold into slavery, and he has to become a gladiator. Now,
So
he
it's
works
like the
his
Django.
way. He works his way around the gladiator circuit. All these movies came out after.
This
So
is White the Django. You guys are watching White the Django?
no.
And loving it?
Who's White the Django? St. Patrick. Remember we talked about that on Pros and Conquerors, the Bad Boys of History. But that's not this show, guys. You're tuning into Wagwan with the Wagwan.
Wagwan with the Wagwan.
Back on our bullshit. Another episode, giving you the latest in Wagwan with the Wagwan. I'm your host, James JamEasy Cummins, and here with the other host,
Colin Cummins, what up? Tupac shirt on. What's up?
oh yeah, DMX shirt on. Shout out to DMX, R.I.P. DMX, the dog.
To the man.
All dogs go to heaven, so we know he's in a better place.
Yeah, man. Definitely. 100%. That's actually funny you said that. How nobody's made reference to that yet. All dogs go to heaven.
No one has.
No one has. Yeah.
Why didn't I put that?
Yeah. You should.
I made like 7 DMX posts because I love him so much. I fucking posted like some songs by him, some pictures. I posted him doing a fucking freestyle back in the day. And I have a DMX joke that I posted as well.
Yeah.
From 2018.
I was like, yo, this guy is true to it. Because you were saying, you're like, I've always thought when we were talking about it, and all of a sudden, like, you have shit.
I've been fucking with DMX. You want me to fucking make a super slice of every time I mention him on my live? Like I said, I gave him my flowers when he was alive, and I'm glad I did. Man, 50 years old is young though. It's very sad. Very sad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because he could have turned himself over. Like, who knows what he could have done.
Well,
for other people.
My opinion. I mean, you can say drugs, whatever, but I think lockdown killed him, because lockdown, a lot of drug users, if it was a drug overdose, which that's initial reports, fucking, my cousin works at a hospital, and she said way more overrun by overdoses than COVID. So,
true.
In the ER at least. And, yeah, man, it's been a bad time to be a drug user when you're locked down.
Yeah, true, because, you can just go all out. Especially if you're not expected to be at work, or you like a functional addict can all of a sudden be a dysfunctional addict.
Did they say what put him in the a coma, or
no? They just said it was an overdose and then a heart attack with it, and then that that puts you into a coma.
Because I've seen other people mentioning that it might have been he got the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, somebody
that just a rumor?
Somebody said that he got vaccinated, but I didn't hear about anything like that. They didn't talk about it. Nobody did the whole video of him getting vaccinated, so I didn't hear anything about that. I feel like they would have said that. Like, they keep making it big news every time somebody decides to get the vaccine.
Yeah.
I feel like they would have mentioned DMX if he did.
Well, we speaking of mentioning DMX, stay tuned for our Pros and Conquerors, the Bad Boys of History on DMX this week. We have another podcast where we talk about history and people that conquered in history, and DMX definitely a conqueror. The only rapper, or one of two, the other one's on his shirt, Tupac, to have 2 platinum albums in the same year, and his first 5 albums went platinum. Crazy contributions to music, and just a really one of a kind guy with a one of a kind flow.
Crazy, absolutely crazy shit.
And even though we do bring up on our other podcast that feminist groups and LGBT groups are trying to cancel him, what these bitches want beyond the grave too? Nobody ever found out what these bitches want, but it turns out even when you're dead, they still want more.
Yo, that was so good. Did you write that?
No.
Wow.
I'm just...
Look at this guy.
I'm saying a bunch of stuff that I wish I put in my captions when I posted this guy's videos, because I'm like, it's just coming out now on Wagwan with the Wagwan, and you guys are getting to hear it first. So shout out to this new show where we talk about what's going on. And yeah, like we said, fucking, it's impossible to start an episode off where we talk about the current state of hip hop culture and fucking whatever current events in general without mentioning the dog right off the top. He was that big in history. And if you're too young to realize how big DMX was, Google or YouTube DMX Woodstock 1999, and you'll understand how big DMX was.
Yeah, man.
Because he also has the record for the biggest hip hop performance of all time.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy that he holds that record. That tripped me out when he told me that. I didn't realize.
Well,
I know
because
exactly the clip.
It was at Woodstock, and when you think about DMX, like, yes, he's a rapper, but if you're into like rock and shit, people were fucking with DMX too. Like,
of course.
Yeah, man.
Because of the energy. Because of the energy and the shit that he was talking about. Like, that was the main I think, at least.
Yeah.
And also, like he brought more people out than both presidential candidates to their gathering or whatever the fuck they do, and they're trying to rally people up.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
That is insane.
Damn.
That's
2030, we could have had DMX as president. God damn.
That'd be as much as I love DMX, I don't know if I'd want his finger on the nukes, yo.
I would.
He has a bad day of
because he wouldn't do. He has a bad day.
He has a bad day.
Nah, I think he wouldn't do it.
Thinks back to one of the times where his mom beat the shit out of him as a child.
I think every country would get in line. They'd be like, "Oh fuck, this is crazy."
Him at the United Nations.
They're really fucked up now.
He's like,
now I don't want to go to war, but if we have to, we will.
He's like, China, you gotta stop killing those Muslims and eating those dogs.
He would just show up to countries. He would just fly in. President DMX was requesting a place to land. It's not allowed here. He's already landed.
Oh my God!
Wants to talk to you about some shit, and he needs dog food apparently.
He would definitely nuke the Yulin Dog Festival for sure. It'd be a problem. It'd be a fucking problem.
I shed blood for my niggas. That was the first thing I listened to today.
And then he would have, I love my Uyghurs. I shed blood for my Uyghurs. And he would like make like a passionate speech about getting the Uyghurs out of these internment camps in China. He would definitely acknowledge it instead of ignoring it like Joe Biden, right? Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, just falling upstairs. Just falling upstairs.
First president to ever fall up the stairs.
Just leading America, just falling up the stairs, just rolling around upstairs, defying gravity and shit. Fucking weirdo.
But he's still not Trump. And that's what everyone really wanted.
That's all that counts.
He's president, not Trump. He barely deserves a name. That's why I'm like, when you wanted to do a pros and conquers episode on him, I'm like, he's just a no name guy. Like he's gonna go down in history as president, not Trump. Is that not true though?
Yeah, when you put it like that,
yeah. He wouldn't beat anyone else. He's just president, not Trump.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that's 100. As a president, very nondescript.
Forgettable.
Yeah, exactly. But as a politician, piece of garbage. Piece of, and it stood out with that 1994 crime bill.
Yeah.
That's the worst thing ever,
man. Speaking of crime, I just we'll touch on this because we touched on it a bit on the first episode too. The Chauvin trial going on. I don't know if there's any big updates in it, but it was Cher got in a little trouble because she mentioned that if she was there, she could have saved him. And people got upset about Cher. They're saying, "Oh, it's the white savior mentality. You're shouldn't be saying that." But I honestly think Cher could have stopped it because people do get taken back by celebrity. And Cher is like a pretty recognizable face, especially to the older white community. And she'd be like, "Can you get off his neck, officer? I can see that man is not breathing. I really think you should get off."
No, that you wrote down.
No
you wrote
matter
that last
how
night.
hard I
He
try.
wrote this last night. He wrote this.
You should stop killing that guy, and I can't. I swear to God, I only prepared the "Can you get us off his neck, officer?" But I'm such a good freestyler that I made it happen. Yo, shout out to DMX. Shout out to Cher.
Fuck, definitely. Just before that, just RIP to DMX. We just did a whole episode on him. That's why we're not like.
Yeah, no, definitely
Speaking
check
too
out
much,
Pros and
man.
Conquers, the bad boys of history on DMX. We always go through the pros and cons of somebody's life, but spoiler alert, me and him are way too big DMX fans to give him the gears too hard. Very biased episode. We really love
Zero
DMX.
cons.
There's some cons,
There's none.
but nothing that we dwelled on
Sorry.
too much, I'll say.
No cons for me.
I mean, he did rob 3 kids a day at a high school.
That's fine.
But you did too. That's
Yeah,
why you're like,
it's exactly.
that's just black excellence.
Sometimes.
You know what I mean? Oh, you rob somebody once in a while? Nah, if you're going to do it, rob 3 people a day.
Bro, I had 1 Mecca hoodie and 2 pairs of pants for my life. You're getting robbed. Someone's getting robbed. Sorry.
But you know the whole thing about like how you
And I couldn't work. I was too young to work, just so you know. Okay?
You know the whole thing about how you didn't have to ask to. We touched on like DMX when he would rob people. He had a pit bull, but he didn't really like make it like he didn't like come on too scary. It was more like a, yeah, give me your money. Like he came on, and you were saying you didn't have to give the gears like too hard.
No, you don't usually have to.
And I remember in high school, grade 9.
But I'm from a soft place.
And a kid, black guys used to like standing between the 2 lunchroom doors as you're entering the caf, and there'd be some older black guys that would be like, oh, like give me like some money or like you have a
dollar?
You have a
yeah,
two.
Yeah. Give me $1.
And I remember the one time they asked me, and I was just like, no, can I have some though? And they just laughed, and then they stopped. They never asked me again. It was like, this guy's funny. I'm like, yo, can I get some money for lunch though? But I do know one guy that like got beat up by them. So like some people it didn't end too nicely for, but for the most part they asked, and some people just gave it to them. So it's like, how hard are you really gonna fight it?
I would never take money. It was always like weed.
Oh
yeah, it would always be like weed dealers. Yeah, it was never like just regular people.
Wow, it
was people who couldn't say anything. So you're a dealer. Like, be quiet. Thank you. Bye. Like, there's nothing you can do unless you want to like come after the person.
Did anyone ever come after you?
No. No. There's never been anybody. Usually, if I do ever see somebody, it's kind of like we're like older men now, and like we were like kids back then, so it's kind of like.
Some people can hold their grudge though.
Yeah,
some people can hold their grudge.
They could. Silently.
I remember there's one guy in grade 9 that sat behind me in class that he stabbed me in the back with a pencil.
For real?
He like really
in
hard.
What grade?
Grade 9.
Grade 9?
Grade 9 or 10, yeah.
For real?
He was a year older than me, and he was held back here, and he went and he just went ooh in my back, and I was like, oh fuck, and it hurt, yo, and I was really mad at him, but I was like, I couldn't fight him because he'd probably kick my ass. But I remember thinking, I'm like, one day I'm gonna get that guy back. Anyways, we all grown up now. I never got him back, but I saw that he did get arrested for sex trafficking. So I mean, he stayed in the bad lane.
Fuck.
And maybe I never could have beat him up because maybe he did become a legit gangster.
Holy fuck! Yeah, he obviously did. That's insane.
But yeah,
Jesus.
I remember I had friends that could like were like kind of G's.
Did you bleed?
I can't remember, bro.
Oh so my god!
It definitely hurt.
I'd fuck that guy up. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm a guy that like I used to fight people and stuff too, but for some reason that guy I'm just like he seems like a bad guy to fight, so I never did. Like I've gotten other tussles and I've gotten fights that I've won, so I'm like I don't know why I was so shook, but I definitely didn't want to have a problem.
You're shook because of what he did. That's why. That's an unexpected thing to do.
True.
Especially when there's no like anger. It's like how do you get mad?
I don't know. I honestly don't know what brought it on.
Yeah, right. So it's like if he just did that, and then it's like you're like
he's one of those guys that wanted to see the world burn. You know what I mean? He's just like
some guys just want to see what you're gonna do, especially in high school. That man, little 14, 15-year-old men, they're like animals. They're like animals like that. They just want they want to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
like they want to fuck with little things and see what's gonna happen here and there. And sometimes they get fucked up. Yeah, that's so weird. You got stabbed, bro. And you're talking about who's soft? Who's soft is what? Bro, nobody's doing that to me. Are you crazy? With a pencil? Oh, my God.
I was in grade 9.
You write your will after with that pencil.
That's good.
Fucking margarine who, bro? You're pure butter. Pure dairy butter.
I've been in lots of fights since then, and I'm pretty good record.
You're that whipped butter. You're like that Amish
When's the last time you've been in a fight?
Amish people butter.
When's the last time you've been in a fight?
That's what they do. Churn it out.
I said you're margarine anyways.
Last time I've been in a fight? Well, I mean, I guess Muay Thai. Like last time.
No, when's the last time you've been in a fight?
Oh, like an anger fight. Decades.
Decades?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
I've had to.
I was in a fight like 4 years ago,
bro.
And I put the guy to sleep.
No, the last time, no, there hasn't been anything like that,
man.
Because
there's been multiple times I got in fights in a club, and the other guy ended up asleep.
I've only gone to a club twice in my life.
Oh, bro, you can check.
That's probably a reason why. If I went to a club like 100 times, I'd probably have a bunch of fights.
Yeah.
I've only gone to a club twice, and one time I blacked out, so I don't even remember what happened.
True.
Yeah, no fights. I don't get into fights. I try to get along with people. When I was doing what I was doing, is because I was poor and broke and it was below the poverty line, and I had to. But as soon as I could like work and have a job, I made sure to have two, and I just fucking worked all the time.
True.
And just had money. I just didn't want to be a burden on my household. That's all.
Or is this society?
Not society, because drug dealers aren't a part of society. They're like out of it.
That's debatable.
But they stay out of it. It's like a different society.
True.
It's like the film society.
The black market.
Like, you know, like it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know, as you like get into film, like it's like they're different people. You know, it's weird. There's little pockets of societies.
Yes.
Yeah. Like the Illuminati. What?
What is my brain is working so hard thinking about how I'm going to flip this back to current events, and I'm just like, my brain is like, where's my opening to say, speaking of this, speaking of that, but, but then everything you're mentioning, I'm like, nope. I'm like, how am I going to flip that to current?
Illuminati, Kid Cudi wearing a dress. There you go.
Okay.
Connection made.
Guys, did you check out the latest Saturday Night Live? Kid Cudi was wearing a dress, and I know men should wear dresses too, of course, whatever.
Well, Harry Styles recently wore a dress too on his cover of Vogue, I believe it was, or Vanity, I forget.
Well, apparently Kid Cudi did it as a shout out to Kurt Cobain, but I'm going to show Colin right now the side-by-side comparison, or one after another. And let's discuss these guys' dresses and what makes them different and what makes them pretty. And what, you know what I mean? Okay, so here's Kid Cudi's dress.
Yeah, you tripping me out. Okay.
He's showing, shoulder. Now he says it was inspired by this dress.
Summer dress. Let the cake.
When I heard that he was wearing a dress, I'm like, okay. I'm like, wear a dress, but like, does it need to have floral print too? Anyways.
Well, yeah, it kind of does.
Because
if you're gonna wear a dress, it has to be pretty. You don't want to wear a manly dress. You know what I mean? If you're in a dress, you might as well, you know.
Here's the Kurt Cobain dress. Now, the reason I think that the Kurt Cobain dress is much better is this kind of just looks like a fucking
big ass t-shirt
or a hospital uniform
or a onesie,
scrubs or whatever.
It looks like a baggy.
Kid Cudi, he's wearing one that like goes out at the hips. He's showing shoulders. It's like, okay, if you did it as a tribute to Kurt Cobain, you really sauced it up in such a flamboyantly over the top way.
Man, I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know why people have to drag other people into their stuff. Like, he didn't do it for that reason, and like to just say that is just silly. It's just silly. It doesn't even look like Kurt Cobain. Is he singing a Nirvana song?
They're both floral print. We can't play any music right now.
Is he singing his Nirvana song?
We can't play any music right now, so I don't know how we're gonna find that out. They're both floral print.
No, but like in his performance, like what did he
What do
sing?
you want me to tell you? Like I can't look it up right now, bro. I don't have fucking a million notes for this show.
I don't have my fucking.
This is Wagwan with the Wagwan. This isn't Pros and Conquerors, the bad boys of history. There's very little to no notes on this. I just had the two pictures ready, and you're asking me follow-up questions.
Because it says pays tribute to Kurt Cobain. It doesn't make any sense. It's just stupid. It's stupid to say.
Does it say what song you sing? No. First solo appearance, Man on the Moon, blah, blah, blah.
Singing his own songs. He's an idiot. Listen, if you want to wear a dress because you're trying to appeal to like everybody, like the way people are doing, like even Logan Paul is talking about coming out in a dress.
He performs Sad People. Is that a Cudi song or is that a Nirvana song?
I don't even know, honestly. But
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, there's a bunch, like Logan Paul's even talking about coming out in a dress for his fight with Floyd Mayweather, like the walk down thing.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so he's talking about doing that as like a standing with Harry Styles.
Oh really?
Yeah. But the thing is, I think Harry Styles did it because it's a fashion thing, and he needed his name to start buzzing, because they always need their names to be buzzing. I think that's why he did it. Logan Paul's going to do it for a stupid reason, because he's following that guy. Kid Cudi did it because of Kurt Cobain, but he didn't even do the same dress. It's not even the same thing.
I will like if Logan Paul just fights in a dress, and then he just gets knocked out in a dress, because that would be kind of funny.
Whatever. It's like, I don't know. My thoughts on this are just like, why are you doing that?
That fight's coming up though, the Jake Paul one, right? That's like this month.
It hasn't happened yet?
No, I think it might be next weekend.
It might be, yeah, it might be 420.
I'm going to bet on that fight, I think.
You know who to bet on, right?
Jake Paul, right?
No, bet on Ben Askren.
Really?
Yeah, he's going to beat the shit out of Jake Paul.
Really, eh?
Yeah, he's going to beat the shit out.
He's the underdog. Ben Askren's the underdog.
Yeah, of course he is. Because right now, I'm going to be straight up. This is all fake. And there's people who are betting on this.
Wait, you don't
making
think Nate
a lot.
Robinson really got knocked out?
No, I think these fights are all just like, I think they're all just nonsense. Like they're nonsense to the nth degree of like they're like mapping out who's gonna win and everything. I think this is WWE to the max extent, and like people just don't realize it yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Nah.
I think people are really getting hit. Like it's not fake like that, but I think everything's decided before it happens. I think the Paul brothers are honestly smart guys.
I think the Nate Robinson one was 100% real.
I think it was all rigged.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, of course.
No, it wasn't.
I think so.
Jake Paul, Ben Askren,
like I think it's decided. Like I think it's 100%.
Oh, Jake Paul's the underdog now. It switched.
Of course.
Why? Of course.
Like it's just gonna keep doing that because it's nonsense. It's nonsense. They're gonna keep on doing this. They're gonna keep on. You're gonna go to it again in 2 weeks,
wait, watch
and it's gonna switch again.
Watch this. Rewind the tape because when I said Jake Paul was the favorite, you're like, of course. And then when I said,
you're saying it's because you're saying it's switched. Listen. If you're saying it's switched, and I'm saying it's fake, and does not go hand in hand, and it's gonna switch again. It's about rallying up people to pay for this fight and to bet on this fight. I think 100%. Ben
Askren's going to win?
There's some people who have a lot of money bet on this, and maybe they're connected to UFC, maybe they're not, but there's a lot of people who have a lot of money on this, and these fights are rigged. I think these fights are rigged. 100%.
Okay.
100% these fights are rigged.
Well, first of all, let me just tell you something about betting and gambling and in any sport. Ones that are rigged or not rigged. If money starts coming in huge on one side, the line will move. So that means that yes, people are betting big on Ben Askren right now because that's why it moved. It's not any of this hippy dippy.
It's gonna keep going back.
Hippy dippy conspiracy talk.
Because right now it's like what you're saying might be true, but maybe it has to happen at I don't know. Let's just say maybe $500,000 has to get bet on him for it to switch.
Yeah.
But for this, it'll be like $100,000 has to go for it to switch.
Okay. That I can't
like
tell
it's
you
it's
math,
I'm telling you, man.
No.
I don't
hear you
believe,
out on that. But
I don't believe anything that these YouTube guys do. They started out as wanting to be.
No, but Ben.
This is both of their goals in life. These are the guys who decided to start doing this.
Yeah.
Both of their goals in life. One is to be a billionaire. That's Jake. To be a billionaire, and the other one is to be the greatest entertainer of all time. That's his brother.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing. Like that is their end mission. So it doesn't matter if why would you care about fights being super real if you just want to be the best entertainer? You're not talking about being the best fighter. No, you're talking about being the best entertainer. Period.
Okay.
What?
Jake Paul can fight though.
Yeah,
Jake Paul,
he's okay.
We're not.
He's okay.
No, but I'm saying
he has a absolutely.
I watched him box.
He has a dog shit style.
He's learned how to box. He knows how to box. Like when he boxed with Nate Robinson, the reason that he put Nate Robinson to sleep is because Nate Robinson doesn't know how to box. Now, if that was all fake and they're just like go run into punches,
and they decided that he's gonna lose, 100%.
Well,
why do you think they're picking the people that they're picking? Like it's a perfect example
because they're picking people that he can beat.
No, they're picking people who are willing to. This is the exact same thing that Tekashi's management right now is trying to do with Tekashi 6ix9ine.
So you think Nate Robinson took a dive?
Yep.
Boom.
I do.
That's interesting.
I do.
Wow.
Now, not a dive in the sense he's like, ooh. I think he really got hit. I think he really got put out. But I think it was decided that's going to happen. And they lean towards it.
That's nuts.
And I think the next fight's going to be like that too. And I can't.
But
I can't tell.
But the next one you say Ben Askren's going to win.
Yes, I think Ben Askren's going to win. But I was talking about the Mayweather Logan Paul fight. I think that one I can't tell what's going to happen at all.
I can tell what's going to happen
because
Floyd Mayweather's going to play with him for the whole fight, and then he's going to win.
It's either that or has the money gotten that big? Has it gotten because
Logan Paul's not going to win. I'll bet you $1 million.
But the thing is, if you did bet $1 million on Logan Paul to win, do you know how much you'd get back?
30 million. I don't know. Probably
more.
What's he? How much? What's his underdog?
Do you know I don't know if it's changed.
What was it before?
But before it was like
1,000 to 1.
It was something crazy. Like if you bet $5,000, you got 80,000. It was like something weird like that, but I don't know enough about betting to say it properly.
Is that fight even happening? Now it's saying he's fighting Evander Kane.
Who's fighting Evander Kane?
It's saying potential fight. It doesn't even have the Floyd Mayweather one up there on my side. Anyways,
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
That's all it's about.
Yeah, let's.
Not for us. I mean for them. That's their mentality.
But I do want likes and subscriptions.
Okay, so that's too.
On Wagwan with the Wagwan. And share it and tell friends and comment at least 4 words. I heard that'll beat the algorithm.
You're doing research now, eh?
I did, but I looked into it and I think it's bullshit.
True.
Somebody posted that in a meme and I just followed it. But then when I Googled it, it's like the amount of words doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I don't think it really matters. I think engagement is engagement.
Speaking of words that don't matter, Exhibit. He had his weed company.
Hold on. What are your thoughts on the dress? Kid Cudi in the dress? Because I just went off.
Gay. No.
Wow.
No. That's not my thoughts. My thoughts are I love Kid Cudi's music, and I don't like that dress. I'm just not a fan of the dress. Not a fan of Kurt Cobain's dress either. I think if a guy could wear a dress good, I haven't seen it yet. I think if you want to wear a dress as a fashion statement, fine, but be fashionable.
True.
Not trashionable.
Whoa.
I don't know.
Jesus. This guy doesn't have these things written down, eh?
No, Kid Cudi's dress just wasn't it. Kid Cudi's dress, I wasn't feeling it. I wouldn't feel that dress on a girl either.
Yeah, he should have done like a Man on the Moon type of dress, like his album cover. Like if he did a dress like that would have made sense.
Yeah, how about instead of flowers, put some stars and a moon on there?
Yeah, like the type of shit he's into.
Yeah, man on the moon with a moon on his dress.
This just seems like he just threw on whatever somebody put in front of him. Almost like it was a Dave Chappelle moment. They're like, hey, you're going to wear
No, he definitely tried it on and thought it was good. He honestly...
I think so. He was like...
He tried it on. He showed it. He saw his shoulders. And because he probably tried one on first that didn't show his shoulders. And he's like, if I'm going to wear a dress, can I show my shoulders? Because they're pretty sleek right now.
He's like, been working out.
And he's like, oh. Because Kurt Cobain, he just hided his shoulders. He looked all frumpy. Can I get something that comes in at the waist and floors out at the bottom? That's what he did. He definitely took the time. And he was like, I'm going to do Kurt Cobain-inspired dress, but I'm just going to wear a completely different dress.
What kind of dress would you wear? Irish print?
If I had to wear a dress, buddy, might as well go with a wedding dress. Might as well. If you're going to put on a dress one time, you might as well wear a dress that every girl wears one time.
The best one. Yeah. True.
Every girl dreams of her whole life. And then when you rock that wedding dress, like other girls are like, I never even got to wear a wedding dress. And you're like, yeah, because you're a lonely ass bitch. And I'm a fucking hot boy having a white boy summer in a wedding dress. And that's why me and you are not the same. And I just start throwing hashtags at her. Hashtag blessed. Hashtag Sundays fun days.
You're wild. You put on a dress and just go all out, eh? Fuck.
If it wasn't a wedding dress, I'd probably go with like a yellow summer dress. Summer dress.
Trying to
something a little light.
Let the cakes out.
Something a little light. Something that hugs my butt when I walk in the wind.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you.
No. But honestly, I'll probably never wear a dress unless you pay me enough, Hollywood. I know they say
how much? 50 million?
Hollywood always tries to get black man in a dress. Chappelle said that.
And white guys too.
But they do it to white guys too.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey wore a dress. Rob Williams wore a dress. Mrs. Doubtfire. Ever heard of her?
Yep.
Oh.
True.
Oh, you want to have to do? I'm trying to think of a Mrs. Doubtfire quote, but I can't think of any. Did you watch that movie?
Of course.
So you watch all of Mrs. Doubtfire, but you can't watch Gladiator?
Yeah, because it's Robin Williams. I love Robin Williams. Well, and I love the fact that he was a dad that wanted to be with his kids.
Oh, my God.
I was sitting there like a little black kid. And
What
I was like,
a premise
wow.
of a movie. What if you can't see your kids? Like, what?
And then he's just going to dress up as a lady to see them. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
What was his job?
He was
How do you have all that time off?
True. Yeah. Plot holes. Why'd you do that? You just did that to everybody's childhood.
Fuck,
now.
Mrs. Doubtfire wasn't real? I thought it was based on a true story.
Mrs. Doubtfire being canceled. Apparently she's not real. And Robin Williams.
Yeah, man. No, I if I was in a funny movie like that, but I don't think I'm a good enough actor, so might as well just die never wearing a dress.
Yeah, no.
I'm just going to be one of those dudes that never gets to try on a dress. I never really wanted to either.
Like, the thing is, like, putting on the dress, like, how much money? Like, if it's a one-time thing, but
Okay,
it's not.
you work on movie sets. Let's say director is like, oh, our black guy that's supposed to wear a dress today didn't show up. Hey, Colin, could you come put on a dress and just be in this one scene?
Nah.
It's your big break.
Nah.
How much is the price tag going to be?
Nah, I'm straight. Like what? They're like,
There's
all of a
nothing
sudden,
I know
I'm a
you're
feature.
straight.
Also, I'm main cast.
No, one scene.
Just the background.
Not background. You have a line like that. We're not gonna just have a
That's
black
not
guy.
a big break.
Black guy in a dress and a
a
background.
big break is all of a sudden I'm in the movie for the rest of the movie. That would be a big break because that guy fucked up.
No, it's a payday. It's a payday, and you're in a dress. What are you saying? How much do you need?
Nah.
There's no price.
No, because you don't understand. If I'm on the set, I'm doing my job, and now you're like, hey, put on a dress, and then I still got to do my fuck that.
No,
I'm fucking doing my job. Leave me alone.
Put a price tag on it.
There's garbages to do. I got to make sure the location's good. Now you're coming to me talking about a dress. This is not location. You know the thing about movie sets? You know the thing about movie sets? They would ask me because they always ask locations to do everything. They'd be like, locations, can you just come and just put on this dress? I'd be like, yo, no, guys, come
bringing
on.
his work home with me. I'm bringing his work home. They always ask too much. Hey, Colin, can you put on this dress?
16 hours a day. Now you want me to wear a dress? No.
Hey, Colin, can you put on this dress? We'll pay you $25,000. Sorry, I got to take these garbages out. Yeah, okay. That's what you'd say. No, what's the price tag? There's a price on it. Tell me the price. There is.
Because
say a ridiculous number if you want, but there's definitely a price.
Because I was gonna say, for you,
$100,000.
For you, I was gonna say 50 mil. Would you do it for the 50 mil?
Of course.
There you go. See, but you don't know what comes with that. You don't know what you gotta do. You don't know.
15 mil?
You don't know.
I'll put on a dress. I don't know if I'll make out with a dude, but
you don't know. You don't know what comes along with
15
that.
mil. Yeah, it's tough. I'll put on a dress though. 15 mil. I'll put on a dress.
Once you do
I'll try on. Is this one okay? Do you want me to try on a different one? 15 mil, bro. It's just a dress.
You dropped it down to 15. I said 50.
Oh, I didn't even hear 50.
This guy's fucked up.
I'm 100% down for 50. 15. I'm down. I'll put on a dress for $1 million, guys. Check out my GoFundMe.
Why did you drop it down 49 million? What's wrong with you?
Because I'm down. 100 million, 50 million, 1 million. No.
Why are you dropping so low?
Because I'm going to start a GoFundMe right now. GoFundMe, if you want to see me in a dress, $1 million.
Holy fuck. Jesus. You okay?
What's your number? 50? 50?
This guy's been working in film for just a couple of weeks now, so he's down to wear a dress and shit. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck.
For $1 million. I'm down to make $1 million. That's what I'm down to do.
True.
I'm going to start that GoFundMe. Check it out, guys.
That is hard to argue.
GoFundMe.
Millions, like a lot of people are like, nah, I'd never do it even for millions of dollars. But they don't really comprehend how much millions of dollars is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think
people. I'm saying at least the millions, it's after taxes. Like, I'm getting to keep that whole $1 million.
But some guys would say no after like 10 mil. Like, I don't think people process how much $10 million is. Like, they don't process it in their head. They think it's just like.
You don't. You're passing.
No, I do. But I'm thinking of what else has to come with it. So if there's more that has to come with it that I don't know.
You're in a scene in a popular movie wearing a dress for $1 million.
It's $1 million and I'm in it for one scene?
Yeah.
No.
You're a fucking liar, man.
No. Because I just thought of everything that I do as a person. I'm going to make $1 million regardless. I don't need any dresses or anything.
Period.
I'm going to make
Period T.
It's period.
I know. But
period.
That's the white way to say it. Period.
Period.
T. When I see a girl text me that period T, I'm like, yo, just give me your Spotify password. Someone kicked me off her Spotify, yo.
For real?
Yo, Friday, I'm trying to bump DMX.
You stopped laying it down, eh? That's what happened.
Yeah. I'm trying to bump DMX, and this song keeps stopping. And the song keeps stopping, and I'm like, what the fuck, yo? It keeps stopping. On my Amazon. I'm like, Amazon, play this. It plays it off Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
I keep stopping, and then all of a sudden I get a message on WhatsApp and on Instagram saying, can you log out on my Spotify, please? Thank you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm like, yo, DMX just died. Can I get a day? Can I not just finish what I'm doing here?
Yeah.
Let's go stopping my track, yo.
Yo. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yo, that's fucking hilarious. Bro, who's margarine what, bro? This guy's bringing out the margarine stories, bro. Who you talking about being margarine?
What do you mean? How's that make me soft?
I would never get kicked out of someone's Spotify. Crazy. Especially it's a lady.
That's a white guilt. That's why. Because you only fuck with white girls. I'm talking about a black queen right now. Who doesn't take no shit, period, T.
Oh, fuck.
You never, yeah. Anyway.
You gotta go through and just lay it down. That's what you're supposed to do. Like, what's going on? You come through, lay it down.
Speaking of black love, who do you think Kim K's next boo is going to be? She just left Kanye. I won't say specifically who, unless you have an idea, but I'm going to guess. Just tell me this. Rapper, actor, athlete.
Can we just hold on for a quick second? Yo, get your foot out of that wire before you pull this whole thing down, bro.
It wasn't in it.
It's wrapped around it. Don't be crazy, bro. What's wrong with you?
This guy, man.
Sorry, I got my producer hat on.
There's no need for that. You could have just went like this.
No, bro.
I would have listened.
Who's the next boo, bro? There's gonna be no next boo.
Yeah, how can I not wrap a wire around my foot while I'm thinking about who do you think Kim Kardashian's next boo is gonna be? And I'm just like twirling this thing, thinking about what dress I'm gonna wear to her.
Bro,
next
who's margarine? What, bro?
Yeah.
Who's margarine, bro?
Me with my GoFundMe.
We're both margarine.
$1 million.
We be margarine brothers.
Yeah. The margarine bros. Anyways, yeah. Who's her? I think. Bro, I think athlete. I think she's going back to an athlete, 100%. And if I had to guess what sport, I honestly think she's got to go back to America's game, America's pastime, football. And I think it's going to be somebody like a black QB. And I'm hoping it's going to be Deshaun Watson. I'm hoping she's going to get him out of trouble. She's all God. She's all about helping these guys that are wrongfully accused.
Mm-hmm.
Now
and crazy.
I think Deshaun Watson, they call him, when he got drafted, just so you know, I know you're not a big sports fan, but people were saying he could be the Michael Jordan of football. And he's very good, and he's very exciting to watch. Now, I don't know if he'll ever be the Michael Jordan of football, but he's top level talent, like really good.
True.
So I'm rooting for her and Deshaun Watson, to be honest. And if you guys are thinking, hey, Deshaun Watson, isn't that the guy that is being accused of being sexually promiscuous or sexually assaulting at least 2 to 23 girls? And I'll tell you this: there's 2 girls that came out that were, actually like putting their name and story to it. And one of them, her last name is Soulless. So I'll let you be the judge, guys. You think
Soulless?
You think Soulless doesn't have an agenda? And I don't want to get too deep into it, but basically this guy, the Soulless girl, she asked for $100,000 and he wouldn't pay it because he's like, I didn't do anything wrong. And now all of a sudden it's time to fucking sue. So it's like, it was a money grab. It's a fucking money grab. It's a money grab. And I do think that he's addicted to getting happy endings. I think he goes to massage, but I don't think anything other than that.
Fucking also, what happened in link to that was he just requested to get traded.
Yeah.
So after seeing the whole thing with Aaron Hernandez, like that whole doc, I think football teams, they're very cunning in the shit they do and the way they plan things out and shit. And I think not that they could get this many girls to testify, but I think they could start the uproar. Like they could know, like, okay, Deshaun fucking does this from time to time. And now they like just put like a spotlight on it. Because for sure the NFL knew about this. For sure when this was, like if this started while he's with this team, sure the team knew about, like, sure they had masseuses like, yo, this guy just pulled his dick out, just so you know. Like, for sure they had that. Like, the coach had to have heard that. Whoever's the head of the team.
You're thinking, I do think you're right about the covering up and everything, but I don't think he did. Maybe I'm holding out hope because I like to watch the guy play, and when he beat Alabama for the national title, I was really excited. But I just think this he's a really good guy too, man. Lots of community outreach out of everyone in the NFL. He does some of the most, and a ton for single mothers, man. Like he's big on like big charity for that. So he donates lots of money and he helps out a lot of charities. So he's a good guy. Now, does he like happy endings? Yes, I think it's undeniable. But are money grabbing whores a real thing? Do they exist? Is that a thing? That could be true too.
See, but this is the thing, and I don't know what he says about this story.
He says it's all bullshit.
Does he?
He says, I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay, but like he would have to actually speak to this because the story is, I don't know if you heard this story. He's getting a massage, right? And then he turns around and he's getting the massage, and then he's like, the towel's itching me, so he takes it off, and he's like, just work around, just work around my dick, just work around, and just wants them. It's like while his dick is just out, he just wants the masseuse to like work around on the legs and shit, and then at some point when she was massaging him, he started thrusting and coming on himself.
Yeah, there's one that said he came on her face without her even touching his dick.
On her face?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Nigger, you gotta relax, bro.
So you think he's guilty, eh?
I don't know. Like, that's so. That's the thing. I'd have to hear what he has to say about that story. But like, you can't be exposing your dick. You can't be having cum anywhere while you're getting a massage.
Yeah, to me, it's just
another story was. He was standing and he was getting massage and he just started going like this and just coming. He just started coming.
Yeah, no.
It's not cool, but it's fucking wild to think about. Like, no jerking off. Like, the girls aren't touching his dick and he's just busting.
Yeah, it sounds pretty wild.
It sounds weird, but then also it's at the time he requested the trade. How much does it impact that team if he trades away from them?
Oh, it's devastating.
Like, is it how much money do you think it actually impacts?
Oh, I don't know about money wise, but I'm just saying he's basically, he could be a top 5 QB in the league. He's a generational talent and he's their QB right now, but he doesn't want to play there because apparently they have really bad ownership. Like,
they probably have bad ownership and he probably doesn't like the masseuses there. He's like, yo, these masseuses suck. I've had to come on my own many times.
What if it is true and he's just trying to get away from like all this crime that he just committed and he's like, let me get out of town?
Yeah, true.
No, but I really hope it's not true.
True.
I don't want to be like not believing all women, because I do believe all women who are telling the truth. But I think these ladies, they just not, it's one of them. Okay. First of all, I do think that there's a setup going on by his team, like trying to drive down his value in the league because he wants out. And they're like, you don't want a career in the NFL, you don't get a career in the NFL.
Yeah,
that I do believe. The other thing I do believe is there's one girl that came out and she's like, I had a Instagram, I had my own business. I have my own business as a masseuse. But then at the same time, she's like, but I never gave him a massage before. So like when he was like asking me to do this and that, I was like, oh, I guess this is normal. But it's like, how the fuck do you have your own business and you never given a massage before? And your first customer is Deshaun Watson of the Houston Texans? Like, the whole story didn't add up to me.
That is weird. Anyways. So she owned the business, never gave a massage, but then also wanted to give the massage? Wouldn't you have somebody? I don't know. If you've never done it before?
It's fishy.
That's a weird one.
Yeah, these stories about they don't even touch his dick and he's just coming on them. I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't hear the one about him actually like touching anybody with it. Like, ones I heard, it was just like one woman said, it was pretty descriptive. She's like, it's pre-cum on his stomach. Like
the girl that said she got cum on her face, that one I'm like, maybe it was just like a happy ending, but then she's like, don't come in my face, and then he came in her face.
Yes, because
that's a violation.
That is a travesty. Nobody likes that to be done.
Yeah,
they get very upset.
I told you not to come in my face.
If they say it and then you do it, that's like, oh, because they didn't.
Is that a crime though?
I don't know if it's a crime, but they don't want the cleanup.
Is it a crime to come? Guys,
you're giving them needless cleanup after they were just like, don't do that. And they're giving you a blowjob. It's like, what the fuck?
Let us know in the comment section if you come in a girl's face when she said, don't come in my face. But like, it's everything else is consensual. The whole act of sex is consensual.
No, you know what?
But then all of a sudden,
you know what?
You come in her face?
It is.
It's a crime?
It is. I don't know if it's arrestable, but like, it is. Like, cause like, it's all consent, right? So it's the same thing with like so what if a girl? It's same as anal. Hey, can I do that? And then you do it.
How about if a girl sticks a finger up your butt and you said don't do that?
Yes, same thing.
I could take her to court?
Yeah.
Well then, Patricia, you're in big trouble. No, I just made up a big name. I really tried to come up with a.
I hope there's a Patricia watching.
Patricia's
right
the shit, man. Sorry, Patricia's out there.
That's so fun. No, yeah, but that's definitely something, and that is something that you just brought up, guys. You can do that too, because like sometimes you do say, "Hey, that's not me," and they're just like, "No, he's gonna love it. I know he's gonna love it."
What if a girl's sucking my dick and I'm like, yo, can you not suck it so unenthusiastically? And then she keeps sucking it unenthusiastically, and I'm like, I'm taking you to court, yo. I told you to suck my dick with enthusiasm.
No. Then that'll get thrown out in court. They're not gonna let that. Because they're gonna be like, you should already be happy to be at the parade. The fact that you want ice cream when you're at the parade, like, just relax.
You should be happy to be. Imagine I said that to a girl after I come on her face. I'm like, you should just be happy to be at the parade.
How dare?
I'm sorry, some of the confetti hit you in your face.
Yeah. All right, let's.
Don't get mad about winning the title just because some of the confetti fell on you.
How long we've been going? 52 minutes. Let's just cut that 50 minutes out. We'll start now. I'm kidding.
Too much.
We said come a lot, so. That was a bit much.
It is James JamEasy Cummings and Colin Cummings.
True.
So
never mind then. We're on course. But
you're guaranteed to have double the cum every episode, guys.
Jesus. But for her next boo, I don't no, because that's what we were talking about
I know.
we got the day
What
shot.
A way to get. What a way to.
But for
speaking of Kim,
her next boo, I don't think it's gonna be a guy like who she's with. I think she's gonna go into like Jennifer Lopez mode for a while, and she's not gonna be with anybody, but she's gonna be seen with dudes, and it's just gonna be like that for a little bit. I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's as whorish as everybody puts her out to be, and I think she has like how many kids? 5 kids? 4?
Yeah.
I think she's gonna be like, I'm not gonna just get with some guy right away. Like, I have kids now, and like there's a whole fucking world.
Yeah. That just made me bring up something else in my mind about kids and stuff. Let me ask you your opinion on this, because there's a TV show on MTV called Floribama Shore. You ever watch it?
Floribama Shore?
Yeah.
No.
So normally it's about these same way like Jersey Shore, but it's like they're like mad country.
Yo, you watch all the shows too, eh? You love
trash. Not all the shows. I watch all the trash reality shit. All I watch is trash reality and football, pretty much. Anyways, so yeah, Jersey Shore, but they're just dumb rednecks.
That sounds good.
All right.
So far.
And they usually go to this like their shore is like the border of Florida and Alabama has a beach, and they go there.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck! The craziest things must go on right there.
Oh my god, yeah.
Wow, Florida and Alabama.
They're mad ratchet, like just dumb as rocks. Like some of them are so dumb, like
wow,
like really dumb. Anyways, one of the girls this season is pregnant, and she came on the show anyways, and I'm like, that makes no sense to me. Like, but my friend, a girl, was like, why can't she have a life because she's pregnant? And I'm like, yo, this show is about going on it and being getting in drama. It's manufactured drama, so you're gonna go put yourself through the highs and lows. That she used to fuck a guy on the show for like the first 3 seasons, and he has the same name as her baby daddy. They're both named Gus. So it's like what the fuck? You're really gonna like her boyfriend must be so secure because she's just like, hey babe, we're pregnant. By the way, I'm gonna go back on Floribama Shore now. I'm gonna go live with Gus again. It's like, what the fuck?
Whoa. That's weird. Yeah, and then your friend's like, "Why is you?" No.
My point is,
that's the point where
your girl gets pregnant. You don't. I'm not saying she has to stop living, but if she was on a reality show for the last 3 seasons and she's like, "Okay, I'm pregnant. I'm gonna still be back on the show," you're gonna be like, "Babe, take the year off. Put your feet up."
That makes me think if like she was allowed to or not. She probably wasn't allowed to not be on the show.
I think she probably needed the money as well.
Well, it's probably that, but
they're probably counting on that.
There was probably for sure unexpected pregnancy because of the people that they are. Yeah, so she probably signed the contract.
Yeah,
like as soon as they were greenlit for whatever, this is season 4.
Yeah,
as soon as they were greenlit for that, they probably had to sign shit and they were on board already. So now all of a sudden you get pregnant. It's like, well, let's go. You won't drink any alcohol. We won't let you. Don't worry. And that's it.
Man, the Gus, the original Gus that she fucked, he was devastated when he found out she was pregnant. He's like, what? Because before she announced she's pregnant in the first episode, he's like, you know, when they do like the side like talk with somebody, and he's like, yeah, I know she has a boyfriend now, but you know, once we start drinking, you never know what's gonna happen. We have a lot of chemistry, a lot of history, and it's true because they usually do end up fucking every season.
True.
Even though they never been like dating. And then the next scene, she's like, guys, she hands like a pregnancy test to all of them and like shows like it's positive.
Wow.
And they're like, did you pee on these? And she's like, yeah. You know.
Wait, 5? Like she did more than 1?
She peed on 5 different sticks so she could give one to everyone in the cast.
Why? It's so weird. And you know what? You know what's so funny? They had some guy go and buy pregnancy tests. They're like, go out and buy 7 pregnancy. Yeah. Go buy 7 pregnancy tests real quick. Come on back.
Colin, if you're not gonna put this dress on in this scene, can you go get the pregnancy test at least? Like, yeah, sure.
And can you hold the cup that she pees in? Pees in, thank you.
Yeah, you're like, you mean my mouth?
Oh, this guy thinks all Illuminati. What are you talking about? My mouth. There's no other. There's no paycheck for that either. I was gonna say there's a number for that.
What would you rather, wear a dress in a movie or get peed on in a movie?
Oh, in the movie? No. I thought you meant in private. No.
Okay, in private. So in a movie, you'd rather wear a dress over get pissed on by a beautiful girl?
By a beautiful girl.
Yeah.
That makes all the difference. Nah, I don't want any of that.
Okay, not beautiful. In private, a 7 out of 10.
I just want to.
I want to pee on you. How much are you going to charge me to pee on your face?
I'm just going to say, listen, I just want to work for my money, okay? I didn't sign up for any of this. I don't want your pee. I don't want the dress. Just let me just do my job.
Very honorable gentleman.
Just let me do my job.
Money doesn't talk to you, eh?
Because you can't be rude on set. You got to just be like, okay, guys,
Guys, come on.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna let you.
I appreciate it.
Why don't you ask one of the white guys?
I appreciate it so much, and like I wish I could take that opportunity right now, but I actually have a bunch of stuff I have to go to.
Who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush?
Yeah.
I don't really have one.
Okay.
Because like, who's a celebrity crush?
Okay, not
like,
a crush, but who?
Like who do you want to fuck? Basically, there's like Hollywood. They all look amazing. It's like there's so many of them.
All right, so who?
Fuck?
When I say who's the top celebrity you want to fuck that comes to mind? First one. It could be anyone, dude, but who is it?
I don't even know. Celebrity? Nah, I don't know. Is Kim Kardashian a celebrity?
Sure. You love her?
Are all of them celebrities? Like her and all her sisters?
Yeah.
Then them.
Okay. So
them.
All right. all right. So
obviously. So the ones that look the best. All right, them. All right. So it's obviously that out of all the celebrities,
Kim, Chloe, and Kylie are all gonna piss on you, and you're gonna wear a dress.
Whoa!
And you're gonna wear a dress.
Whoa!
For the reunion. They're all gonna piss on you in a dress to symbolize that they're done with black men.
What?
How much is the price tag on that? 100 million? You'll do that for 100 million.
That they're done with black men. But see, this is the thing. This is the thing with like their rapper, because they come from like rapper stock.
Yeah.
Rappers always say they're gonna retire, and then they don't. So if they're gonna say they're done with black men, then I see the Odell Beckham the next week. We're gonna have a fucking problem.
Oh, you want them to be done with black men?
If this is how, listen, if it's ending, if the curse ends, this cursing that they do to these black men,
is it a curse?
Yeah.
Who did they ruin?
Well, Kanye bounced back from the curse. If you see, he removed himself from the curse. That's why he started calling Chris Jing Wong. He started calling her like, Kim Jong. Started calling her Chris Jung.
Okay.
He started talking about like
didn't
all that. Pulled away.
Okay, Lamar Odom, he got fucked up, but that was a post career anyways.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Miles Austin, yeah, he sucked when he was with Kim.
Man, they take their power.
Reggie Bush,
they take their energy.
Right. Reggie Bush was kind of the same though.
They take their energy away from these men. Travis Scott is like, he's thriving right now, but you gotta watch out, Travis.
Yeah. Be careful. Tyga, his OnlyFans is.
But I think Kylie,
top 5 creators.
I think Kylie's like a cool one. She's like, I'm not gonna ruin you too bad. She's like,
she's like, I was the ugly sister for a long time.
She's like, yeah. So she's like cool. She has a good personality because of that. Probably.
Yeah, for sure.
I would think she twerks and shit. I think it's a wholesome thing to do now.
Twerking?
Yeah, if you're that famous and you're twerking, it's like good for you. In the trenches with the rest of us.
Yeah, I will say about twerking. Paul Pierce got fired for having strippers twerking and shaking their titties on his Instagram Live. Very innocent stuff. No, it wasn't showing any nipples or vaginas or anything, but it was just a girl shaking her ass, and he's like, "Yeah, shake that." He's like, "Veronica, come over."
I think
Veronica. Or Monica.
I think when you're a part of that company, ESPN, was it that he had a show on?
I think it was
ESPN.
He was
doing. Yeah, I think when you're a part of that, you already know that you signed something that says that you can't have images like that out. So when I see him do something like that, it kind of makes me think maybe he wanted out of that contract because that's the best way to get out. You violate it.
He was honestly a shit analyst, anyways. For you sports fans out there, Paul Pierce sucked, man. I think he sucked.
I've never heard any of it.
But
was he like wild with it, or was he just dumb with it, or what?
Stupid and not entertaining.
Really?
Bad, ice cold takes. Ice cold takes. This guy trying to have hot takes, and it's just like, Paul Pierce, that opinion sucks. But Cam Soda, the thing for live sexy models, that
was an insulting offer.
They offered him $200,000 to be
$250,000
to be an analyst or an analyst on their subscription thing.
This guy doesn't write that down, man. It's fucking crazy.
So, anyways,
fucking I think he wanted to get out of it, and I think that offer that they gave him was them trying to I guess you could say clout chase. Like I think they were putting that out there because it was like, this is like our chance to like reach out to him and like put this out there for everybody to see. Yeah, like we're this cool company, and now people are gonna check them out. Because I'm gonna check them out. I don't even know what the fuck they are.
I've heard of it. And I'm not gonna check them out. I don't care.
No.
But if he does become an analyst for them, I do want to see a clip of what that sounds like.
What are they?
Like.
Are they a sports company?
Cam Soda?
Yeah.
No, it's like sexy models. Like oh, you want to watch girls finger themselves on cam?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's gonna be like, you see, the way she used 3 fingers there. It's really not what you're used to seeing 2. She's really taking the extra finger in there. And I see the way she curved.
No. They wanted the sports thing, right? That's so weird. That's the company they wanted.
He's going to be an analyst of models on cam.
No. They wanted him to do a sports thing.
I don't think so.
For sure.
I think they saw the way he's talking about. Because me watching Paul Pierce, when I watch him talk about basketball, I'm like, ugh. But when I watch him talk about, hey, shake your ass. Monica, come over, Monica. That's the kind of Paul Pierce I want to watch.
If he starts doing analysts of girls, that would be amazing.
Yeah,
that's actually a really good idea for that company. Really smart idea.
There you go.
Because if that worked, you wouldn't watch that.
That's what I said. I would check out a clip of that.
I would definitely check out a clip.
Yeah. But yeah, man, he got fired. Whatever. The other thing person that got in trouble recently. Exhibit, and he got in trouble for his weed brand name. He actually got his weed brand banned from dispensaries in LA, and it was called Napalm. Sounds so offensive, right? Does it hurt your feelings? We're trying to stop Asian hate, Colin. And you know who they dropped napalm on? Asians.
Oh yeah, true.
Vietnam. But
that doesn't make it offensive.
No, I know.
It's napalm.
Like the atom bomb. I'm sure that you could call a fucking. Weed has been called like AK-47,
death.
Blah blah blah, death. Yeah,
like what?
So I did want to check out the top 10 best cannabis strain names to see if there's any other offensive one. Number 1 on the board, Blockhead. I think Charlie Brown would be hurt.
Fucking right, he would.
You blockhead.
All little white kids.
Purple Urkel. That is offensive. Because if a black person is so black that they're purple, and who was black? Steve Urkel? Yep. Purple Urkel? What are you trying to say? Huh?
Yeah, that's a little fucked up.
They say it's a 2-hitter and a quitter.
Oh, there's racism all over that.
Girl Scout cookies? Guys, I don't think we should putting Girl Scouts in our mouth.
That's a brand, guys.
Yeah.
Is there any cease and desist going on with these guys?
True.
Shut this strain down. The fuck?
AF Gooey.
Afgooey. It's Afghan. It has to be. It's like Afghan mixed with something. But even just to call it a strain Afghan is kind of fucked up.
Yeah, Afghan Kush.
Where's Nigga Kush? Niggas are the ones smoking it, selling it.
I seen it on the board. I just couldn't ask for it. Can I get that one? They're like, which one? The Kush. It's the Kush.
5 letters.
I think it's indica dominant. Makes you like you're pretty chill.
Hungry.
Makes you like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it doesn't make you a good dad.
He's trying to give all the hints he can.
Yeah. Martian mean green. I mean, that's offensive to Martians.
Martian mean green.
Do you think aliens are here already?
Yeah.
Do you think they're octopuses?
Well, yeah, but I mean, like,
I think
there's
octopuses are just straight up aliens.
I think there's
I've been doing some thinking on it, and I'm like, every time they put an alien in a movie, he has that big head. He has that fucking thing. And octopuses.
Wow. Could you imagine? That would actually.
And when you think about it, if an aliens
Fuck
came here already,
That should
aliens
be a
came here
movie.
already. Water is like 70% of the world, so they're gonna be like, oh, why am I gonna go to the land? That's barely any part.
Yeah,
I'm
they
gonna go
thought
to the water.
that was the world. They're like, yeah, this is the world, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you're in it.
And maybe they can't breathe in air as well, so they just go under there and they're just like.
And then when they
octopuses are
come
like,
up, they just put those suits on, but they have tentacles.
whoa! I didn't even think about that part.
And then they take the suit off and just go back into the water.
Because their tentacles, yeah, they can operate their. Yo, that
What the fuck? We smoked joints before this.
damn. Yeah, no,
He
octopuses
smoked
are
too.
aliens. Check it out, guys. Look into how smart octopuses are, and just be like, why the fuck are they that smart?
Bro, when I saw a guy, he was wrestling an octopus, and the octopus knew to put its thing over his mouth and nose. It kept going, trying to go like that and like suffocate him. How fucked is that?
Stay woke. Number 7, Snazzleberry. That one can stay.
That's probably offensive to Willy Wonka. You know?
Alaskan Thunderfuck.
That there's probably a tribe up in Alaska that's called like Thunder something, and they're probably not happy with that. They're calling us Thunder Fucks.
I know. We're the Thunder Ducks, not the Thunder Cucks. Fucks.
Bro, did I say donkey dick?
Donkey dick? I wouldn't smoke donkey dick.
Nah.
Not even in my dress.
I'm not.
Not even in my $1 million dress.
James, we just need you to put some donkey dick in your mouth real quick.
Yeah, there's one last thing. For that $1 million, we're just going to need to put a little donkey dick in your mouth.
Send it to an Arabian
And then the
prince.
last one, Super Sour Diesel.
Nobody can be mad at that name.
No, I think it's offensive to Sour Diesel. It's like, was I not sour enough for you guys? We need super sour. And yeah.
Yeah, his shit got shut down. Whatever, man. He'll start another fucking strain. And you know what? It'll be the same weed. How about that? Cancel culture.
Were you a fan of Exhibit?
Yeah.
A couple big songs on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. That's that song where he's walking through the street. There's that. Yeah, there's that. But like the song that he's known for, what you see is what you get now. Well, yeah, that song.
Yeah.
That song, I love that song. That's so big. How'd it get there? Oh my gosh. It's your house. Are you gonna kill it?
You want to do it right now? Should we finish the show first? There's one last topic I want to do, but now I feel like you're so nervous.
Bro, you went, bro.
Because it's giant. That's a giant wasp.
Huge. Why is it so big?
Okay, show on that camera the wasp so people, like, if they're going to watch this YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube or if you're listening, go check out the YouTube clip and look at what just froze us in our tracks. We saw a fucking wasp on our whiteboard. And
it's so big.
I'll tell you Wagwan with the Wagwan with wasps. Last year, I had a bunch of wasps come in my house. I killed about 25 wasps.
God, are you serious?
But they're very easy to kill, and I can tell that guy's going to be easy to kill too. And the reason is
he's
when
docile?
when they come through your vents, it's like this guy's probably been hibernating all winter, and he just like sipped up a bunch of like fermented shit. Okay, I'll kill it. I just need a fucking napkin or something.
You want me to get toilet paper?
Yeah, grab toilet paper.
Okay,
I'll keep the party going.
Keep it going.
Guys, this is Wagwan with the wasp. Wagwan with the wasps. I'm gonna murder a wasp live on camera. I'm sorry to PETA. I'm sorry to animal activists everywhere, but I think he's ready to die anyways. He looks like he's just like stumbling, fumbling, rumbling, and grumbling. Who likes wasps anyways? What's the point? Do they even make honey? Honestly, I don't think so.
If there's a wasp in your house and there's a black person in your house, you should kill the wasp.
No, okay.
Like a valiant soul.
Why are black people afraid of wasps?
There's only so many people I've seen sprint 500 meters away from a bee, and they've all been black. So,
well, yeah. No, I would be scared if he was like like all over the place. But no, so last winter, I started seeing like 1, 2, 3 wasps in my bathroom, and I was like, what the fuck?
Here?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then I Googled it. I'm like, wasps in your bathroom. And apparently when it comes to winter, sometimes they go in the vents. And I just want to make sure they go in the vents. He starts crawling out of there. He's just, they go in the vents. And it's something about like right before winter, they I guess they have to like store up like for the winter, so they like over pollinate kind of thing, like get too much, so they end up feeling like drunk, so they wander in the vent and they just come out drunk. So like that guy's probably drunk right now. He died doing what he loved. But that was really crazy. That wasp was nuts. That wasp was huge.
Fuck. Sorry, man.
So there must be a wasp nest that's connected to one of my vents, and now I'm pretty.
Oh, don't say that.
Oh shit! There must be. It must be, because what the fuck is this happening?
How did it?
I killed.
It came through there. That's where it came through.
That opening?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Where else could it come through?
I don't know.
All right, we have a podcast.
I know.
Cool.
Do you feel hot now?
No, I didn't kill something just now. You did. That's why you feel like that.
No, once I saw it, I'm like, ugh, wasps.
You know what I get in my basement? I get fucking silverfish.
What's that?
You never seen silverfish? Oh my god. So a lot of people think they're centipedes because they're fucking like that, and they have like so many legs, so many.
Oh, I'm getting so creepy crawly.
Yeah. Bro, I was in my washroom the other day, and I'm like looking at my toilet. I'm like doing something, and I'm like, did my towel just fall? I'm like, oh, it didn't fall. I'm like, what just? And it was one of them. Oh my god, it was like that big.
Oh man, you're making me hot. My ears itching. I feel so uncomfortable right now. Now, before we go, I do want to have one uncomfortable conversation, and that's I saw something that it was interesting. A lot of people were like, "Nah, fuck that," But basically, it was saying, "Oh, people celebrate guys like Nipsey Hussle after they die, saying that they're legends." But like he didn't really do that much in music, and we're not celebrating legends on earth like Soulja Boy. So I did want to ask, Soulja Boy versus Nipsey Hussle. I know I get Nipsey Hussle was a good guy, and he definitely contributed to making his community better. But musically, I think Soulja Boy contributed more.
See, this is the thing, right? Like I said to you before, I have my rapper top 5, but then I have my people like of hip hop, like the people they were top 5. Like Nipsey's
in it.
Yeah, definitely.
Nipsey's in your top 5 people.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he actually wanted to change shit in hip hop. There's very few guys that are actually looking to change shit in the way people think, in the way they buy things, in the way they structure businesses, giving back to their neighborhood, not just moving away to Hollywood. There's only so many rappers who encourage that shit. And it's like, so far it's Tupac, DMX, Nipsey Hussle, and Prodigy. The person that Prodigy was from Mobb Deep, huge. But yeah, fucking Nipsey Hussle as a person contributed way more because he contributed a thought process to the people to the young people of hip hop with the marathon thing. The Marathon Continues, his clothing brand, the fact that he started it in the plaza that he used to get kicked out of for selling drugs in. Like he showed that you can improve your neighborhood. You don't have to just let it like rot and become this horrible place. So he contributed more as a person, but musically, Soulja Boy all day. Of course. He was the first guy on the internet. If
Soulja Boy and Nipsey Hussle had a versus, I think Soulja Boy would probably win 8-2. 10 songs each, 8-2.
That's hard. That's hard to say because Soulja Boy has known songs, but I'm gonna like Nipsey's songs better. Like I know.
What's your top 3 Nipsey songs?
Nipsey, his whole fucking last album was amazing. Okay,
so name like two tracks off it that I want to say think are great.
I want to say because I don't remember all the names because I just kept listening to the album. Fuck, what's the name of that song? Last time that I checked, I think it's called Last Time That I Checked. That song's fucking amazing. Like a song like
bang with hop up on my bed.
That's the thing. All like just even that song. Last time that I checked, I was on just that song alone. I think is better than anything Soulja Boy's made. I think Soulja Boy just has the main contribution to music as going on the internet. Literally, the formula that every single young rapper uses today is what Soulja Boy started. Like being on the internet, getting your buzz on the internet, doing that whole thing, that's all Soulja Boy. Like there's nobody else who you could think of who did that first. He was the first one. And he was the first one to be like, he was the first one to really sell a dance on the internet and then make other people do the dance. Like Digital Underground had the Humpty Hump. Like there's different
Macarena.
dances. Fucking
what? Is that not?
It's not hip hop.
Iconic dance.
It's not hip hop. Okay. Chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup is our Macarena. Or no. I should say the slide.
Hey, Macarena.
The
Oh
slide.
yeah, cha-cha slide.
That's
slide
our
to
Macarena.
left.
Yeah. But he definitely contributed more in that sense. But Nipsey was just a thought process. You can look up to Nipsey. I don't really think you can look up to Soulja Boy.
I have to listen to more Nipsey songs, but musically, I'm just like, yeah, without a doubt, Soulja Boy shits on Nipsey Hussle. No. I'm going too strong with it because I haven't even given him a chance. But I've heard a couple Nipsey songs. I'm just saying nothing stood out in my mind.
Yeah, because
Soulja Boy has a couple that stand out in my mind.
Yeah, because you gotta think of like the things that he talks about. It's like it's literally like a DMX type of thing. If you have to really listen to Nipsey to see what he was talking about.
You don't really have to listen to DMX to get what he's talking about.
Yeah, you do. Or you can listen to the one song and be like, "Oh, this guy's talking about rape."
No,
you actually have to take it in.
I'm saying no. Look at like Party Up in Here, like we discussed it on the thing. Party Up in Here, it's actually like a very disrespectful, aggressive song, but you could play that at a fucking grade 8 school dance just because it's still a fun song to listen to.
But to understand,
so you didn't. I'm saying that's why that's a fucking hit.
You're
saying Nipsey Hussle. You have to fucking really like see what he's talking about.
But to understand the disrespect of that song, you have to listen closely.
Yeah, but to make it a hit, I'm talking about to make it.
Yeah, but we're not talking about hits. When we're talking about influence, we're not really talking about hits.
But we're talking about why I don't remember any Nipsey songs.
Okay. Why you don't remember any?
It's like listening to a DMX song. I said no, it's not.
Okay,
at all.
Why you don't remember any? That's different.
Yeah,
talking about
it's not sticking with you.
Yeah. But like, how many times have you listened to Nipsey Hussle?
Not enough, I guess.
You know what I mean? But like, how many do you think?
I don't know. Like
probably not a lot at all. Like,
not a lot. No.
Probably like 5 songs.
Yeah, sounds right.
You know what I mean? So like, that's not enough. DMX was just talking about this in an interview I watched. You gotta take in the whole thing. Gotta take it all in to understand.
I'll take it. I think I did listen to a Nipsey mixtape. Because I don't think I ever listened to his album, but
because as a man, way better than Soulja Boy. Just as a man, Soulja Boy has like I
have no doubt in that.
I have no idea what's happening in Soulja Boy's mind right now. But Nipsey Hussle as a person contributed way more to hip hop.
Ooh,
in the sense of changing people's minds. Like people don't really take in the fact that you know like owning your own label.
Yeah,
like that's like a normal thing to do. Like you own your own label, right? Like Jay-Z started that. Like he was the first one to show people like, hey, I own this, and this is mine, and this is Rockefeller, and this is how it works. He's the first person to do that, and now every single artist does that. Like, so Soulja Boy did that for the internet, and that's arguably something huge. But what Nipsey did in terms of making people think of businesses, making them think about themselves as black people, being prouder, I think once it gets into that territory, you're more influential than. You're more influential than the guy who just made a bunch of hits. I think.
Who knows?
Like, I think we'll talk about Tupac longer than insert Young Thug.
Yeah, but
you know
Tupac
what I mean?
was both. Tupac made hits.
Yeah, I guess.
You
but
guess?
Like, yeah, I guess. Because it's like, when you look at it, he wasn't the greatest rapper. It's poetry. Like, you took in the hits because of what he was saying, not
Tupac
how he's saying it.
Made so much music that he released like 5 more albums after he died because he recorded that much. Tupac was a fucking lyrical machine.
But you know what he did to do that? That's why I say like it wasn't all quality. He had his method where he would just make as many songs as possible. He'd be like, all you guys just freestyle, get in the booth, whatever the last guy says, that's what the song's called, and we move on. Like he had this weird style of just everybody freestyle, just do it quick, let's go, and just keep doing
Tupac?
it. Yeah, that was his method. It was like quick.
His method was telling other guys to freestyle?
Well, like say the Outlaws. Like when he was in there with the Outlaws and shit, he would just be like, yo, everybody just drop your verse, do your thing real quick. Don't make this like a fucking production. Yeah. Get your shit out. Whatever the last guy says, we call it that freestyle, and we're done. And we just keep going. And like that was his method in making music.
Yeah, but
you just like keep going.
Maybe that's because the Outlaws were shit. And like,
they were not shit.
You guys are here because
they were not shit.
Because you're my
Don't
gangster
do that.
friends.
Don't do that to the Outlaws. They were not.
You think the Outlaws were good at rapping?
They weren't like Tupac level, but they could hold. It says a lot if you could hold your own on a song with Tupac.
Would you ever listen to an Outlaws album by themselves?
Yeah, I have.
Was it good?
Yeah. Because it brings you back. It brings you back. It brings you back to that style.
I remember there's one guy that I liked his flow.
It's very reminiscent of Tupac. Like they still embody it, you know?
All right, I got to.
It's
note
like,
to self, check out a Nipsey Hussle album, check out a fucking Outlaws album.
It's like XXXTentacion.
Yeah.
Okay, so he had a group, same as Tupac. He had something called Members Only. So now if you listen to Members Only, you kind of get like nostalgic for X.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the same thing. Listen to the Outlaws, man. What the fuck?
I'll listen to this. I'm not gonna listen to Members Only.
You're sitting around.
That's where I draw the line.
What? Don't be like that, bro. You like Members Only. You remember there's a video I made and I used a track and you liked it. You liked it a lot, and that was Members Only.
Oh.
It was a video I made of Mona Lisa, and it was like a fractal, weird fucking thing.
So how do you know I liked it a lot? I was like, "What's that track called?"
No, you mentioned it. You're like, "Yo, that was sick." When I saw you the next week.
The video or the fucking music?
Well, the video with the music. The music's the only thing that makes it cool.
So you're saying your art sucks?
Yeah, I don't believe in myself so
wow.
much.
Margarine.
I
Buddy.
I gotta.
Melting.
It doesn't melt, does it?
If you put it in the microwave.
True. Not under fire though. It'll just turn black under fire because it's made of bullshit.
Just like you.
Whoa! you said you were a margarine brother just now. Just don't forget.
Yeah, margarine bros.
But yeah, fuck Soulja Boy. The fuck, bro. This guy.
But that song, "Turn My Swag On," I had a remix of it that I made, and I used to sing in clubs. No, is it? Hop up on the bed.
What's up?
Yeah, so I used to say this.
What?
Hop up in the bed, I take her panties off. Take a look at that pussy, say what's up. Yeah, I'm getting pussy. I used to sing that in the club when I was with a girl, and she would start singing it too. She's like, "Yo, that's actually fucking even better version of the song, yo." So
you used to chill with hoes.
Let me know, guys.
All good.
Let me know in the comment section. Do you like my version?
Bro, that's actually funny. But yeah, Nipsey Hussle versus Soulja Boy. I don't even know why that conversation. But you know what? Honestly,
it is an interesting conversation.
It
what
is
do you mean? Because Soulja Boy.
No, it is. It
did
is
more for music, and Nipsey did more for the culture.
Exactly. It is. But I would say for Soulja Boy, people should like recognize what he did more. Like people really don't. Like even the guys who are following his formula right now, they never bring up Soulja Boy. Like they credit Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
They credit like Uzi. They'll credit Kanye, but they never credit Soulja Boy. And they're literally doing his exact thing.
Drake has like a straight up like ripped off a melody off him.
Yes. Yeah.
Tell me what's really going on.
Like every one of those guys, the same way they show love to DMX, they should be showing love to Soulja Boy. Like I mean in the sense of
get the fuck out of my house.
No, in the sense of even if he's not rapping, he's done so much already, and you guys never bring him on songs. You never feature him. Like why?
Why?
He's done so much.
I know exactly why. Because he's a fucking loose cannon, yo.
But even if he is, it's just a track. It's not like you got to perform it with him.
He talks too much shit. He's too annoying, too erratic.
Yeah, but like let him do a song, and it's throwaway song.
Plus,
on
he talks shit about a lot of guys. So it's like if you do a song with him, you're already gonna be like, okay, now Drake's not gonna fuck with you, not this guy. Like he's made up, he's burned a lot of bridges.
You think Drake was mad about that when he brought that up?
I think he's like, this guy's a loser, and like people that associate with him are not my boys.
True. Oh, you think so? Maybe.
I think so. Drake took my whole, like, yo, it's out of control. Imagine Soulja Boy ends up with Kim K. That would be nuts. Who do you think could bang with Drake in a versus?
Oh, Drake in a versus.
That would be fucking tough.
Fuck, who can?
Future.
The Future.
Future has a lot of hits.
Yeah, in terms of hits, and now we have to talk about hits. I don't know.
It's verses. What are you?
Yeah,
you're always looking
because DMX didn't have to drop all hits when he did it. Snoop Dogg didn't drop all hits when he did it. Raekwon and Ghostface didn't drop all hits. I know Method Man and Rev Man, they're gonna be on 420.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They're doing a verses. They're not gonna drop all the hits.
They're gonna perform songs together
for sure.
Sure.
They have to.
Yeah.
Like what's that song? Rockweiler.
Like
that. Sell you the phone. You remember that song? And it's both of them.
Yeah.
La 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 la. Yeah, that's
yeah. And then the both versions of How High.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I get so high.
But who can bang with Drake? I don't know. Can Travis Scott? I don't know if he has enough hits.
Lil Wayne.
Wayne
versus Drake would be a good one, and they're buddies.
That's the first thing that I think of, Wayne and Drake, because Lil Wayne has his discography goes all the way back to the 90s, so he'll be able to
they should do that one.
He can keep up with the hits, definitely.
They should do that one, and they might as well just throw Nicki Minaj in there and have an old get together, those three.
Yeah, Lil Minaj. Fucking.
Ooh, and call it the versus Minaj. Come on.
I think Wayne wins that all day, without question. If it's Drake versus Wayne, I think Wayne would win, just based on hits. Because a versus is anything you've written, anything you've produced, anything you featured in.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like
his catalog is ridiculous.
Wayne was a feature monster.
There was a time where he was pumping out so much music, like he was like same way Tupac left so much behind. If Lil Wayne passed away that year, we would have got Lil Wayne albums for the next 10 years. Oh yeah, he was just recording so much.
Easy, we would have got one this year.
Yeah,
it would have been crazy. But like Lil Wayne can drop Duffel Bag Boy.
Yeah.
He's allowed to play that song.
Yeah.
What does Drake put against Duffel Bag Boy?
Fucking
that chorus. There's few choruses that match that chorus. Go and get your money, little duffel bag boy. Say, go and get your money, little duffel bag boy.
No, Lil
get
Wayne
money. I ain't never ran from a nigga, and I'll dance. Come on.
Lil Wayne's
in
your
top 5. Very hard.
Lil Wayne's in your top 5.
Lil Wayne's at the top.
Yeah.
He's my number one.
Number one guy, yeah.
Yeah. It goes him, Eminem. Sometimes, like, Eminem and Jay-Z sometimes switch for me. They go back and forth. But those are my top 3 people. Lil Wayne, Eminem,
those
Jay-Z.
3 aren't even in my top 5, but those are good.
Wow.
My top 5 is...
How can you not have Eminem in your top 5?
My top 5 is Tupac, DMX, Snoop Dogg, Juicy J, and who's my 5th?
See, that's the thing. That's why you don't have room, because you have Juicy J. So you got to get rid of that Juicy J, and then
who's the
then
5th?
You can put some...
I'm missing somebody I love. Yo, who am I missing?
You said DMX?
Kanye,
Kanye
DMX, Juicy J. Those 3 I know people might argue with me about, and then Tupac and Snoop Dogg barely anyone ever argues with me about.
See, yeah, I guess. They're hard to argue with, those people.
To me...
But Juicy J, I can argue with. Why Juicy J?
I get you. Okay, yeah. Eminem.
Because you talking about hits?
Eminem, Jay-Z, better rappers. I personally have listened to more Juicy J in my life than those 2.
So you're talking about like
I'm talking about 3 6 Mafia till today.
You're talking about hits though?
Has been a constant in my life.
Like, are you talking about hits though? Like, what do you think
I'm
makes
talking
them
about,
better?
I'm talking about. I have USBs in my car with thousands of songs, and there might have one Eminem. I got a couple of Jay-Z, but I have like albums of Juicy J.
Yeah,
and I have a 3 6 Mafia folder.
That's true. That might be.
It's just
true.
Music that I like to listen to, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, what's Juicy J?
But what's doing that for you? Like, can you?
As a kid, hypnotized,
Because lyrically, he's not there.
He makes good music. He makes the beats too, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
He makes a lot of the beats. He's an Academy Award winner for a reason.
I would put him high in a producer category.
He's an Academy Award winner.
Yeah, 100%. Mm-hmm.
So, bro,
what'd they win that for? Fly?
Hustle and Flow. Hustle and Flow. No, he produced the music for that.
True.
Wrote and produced it. Him and DJ Paul. DJ Paul is a dog one you do not trust.
See, yeah, like it's
Yo, if people don't understand how great Juicy J is, but if you grew up on 3 6 Mafia, he might be in your top 5 too. Now I know people.
I grew up on it, but like
there's 0 people that I have told that Juicy J is in my top 5 too. 0 people that have been like, I get it. No one. Everyone's like,
because he doesn't make music. He's
especially because I don't have Jay-Z, Nas, or Eminem in my top 5.
He's not a lyricist. And he doesn't make better music than most of the people put on their top 5s.
I think he does. I think he makes better music. I think 3 6 Mafia's catalog is ridiculously big. And then for him to progress with the times, he didn't just stop there. He, of course not. As a solo artist, he made him and Pop Smoke my top 2 albums last year. Like, I don't know which one I like better. But last year, The Hustle Continues. It was one of my favorite albums of the year. This guy's making music my whole life. This guy's making music since I was a kid.
You just like him. That's all. I like Supernatural too, but like, I'm not gonna put him in my top 5.
I don't even know who that is.
Exactly. Like I love Chino XL, but I'm not gonna put him on top 5.
Never even heard of him.
You never even heard of Chino XL, bro?
I'm talking about.
You gotta open up a hip hop fucking Bible sometime, okay?
Nah.
You don't even know about the beef between Tupac and Chino XL. No. The fuck?
No, I'm good, yo.
Fucking Chino XL's a beast. But I'm not gonna put him in the top 5. Like I love the music.
Yeah. So who's your other 2? So you named 3. So find out who your next 2 are.
The next two,
and commit to it for the length of the show.
I would say Tupac.
Okay.
And then I would say, I don't know, Andre 3000.
Whoa.
Or it's so hard.
I do
There's
like
so
Outkast
many.
a lot though.
It's so hard.
Andre 3000 as a solo artist, never really fucked with him too hard, but I love Outkast.
Because if you listen to him lyrically, it's fucking insane.
I hope
It's
that
insane.
You're the one. If not, you are the prototype. Is that not his lyrics?
Mm-hmm.
We'll tiptoe to the sun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and do things I know you like.
Like
that was his lyrics as a solo artist.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
They're good.
I did love that song.
You know why?
I actually love that.
You know
song.
why those songs are good? Because those songs are like the Bible. And if you listen to them on a different frequency, you can hear other messages. You gotta listen to it like it's a double entendre and like he's telling a different story. If you do that, it's fucking mind blowing.
What are you talking about? What are you thinking about when you hear that song?
Like I don't know. I don't know the whole lyrics to that song, but like as soon
I
as
hope that you're the one. If not, you're the prototype. We'll tiptoe to the sun and do things I know you like. I think I'm in love again. I think I'm in love again. Ooh, I think I'm in love again.
And then keep going. Like what? Like because it's a whole song, right? Like if you know all the lyrics, that's fucking crazy right now.
I've heard
and you don't really fuck with them like that.
No, I do. I do. I just said I that's like to me comparably, 3 6 Mafia, Outkast. I'd listen to both of them a lot in the 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah, you were on
when they went solo. I definitely fucked with Juicy J's solo career,
of course,
way more than Andre 3000's solo career. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, true.
That's all I meant. But I did like Prototype. But Prototype wouldn't be a good judge of him as like that was like a one-time off thing.
Like if you listen to him rap, his rap is insane. Like it's like as soon as
so after I think I'm in love again. Today must be my lucky day, baby. You are now my prototype. Do something out the ordinary, like catch a matinee, baby. You are the prototype. I think I'm in love. I think I'm in love again. Is there some deep shit, eh?
Keep going.
What are you thinking, yo? Okay. If we happen to part, Lord knows I don't want that. But hey, we can't be mad at God. We met today for a reason. I think I'm on the right track. I think I'm in love again. I think I'm in love again. Let's go. Let's go to the movies and action. I think I'm in love again. Girl, right now I want to say thank you. Thank you very much for picking me up and bringing me back to this world. I can't afford to not record. I think I want to say thank you. Thank you, smelly much, for picking me up and bringing me back to this world. Thank you very much. What the fuck does this have to do with the Bible, Colin?
Well, no. It's like the Bible. Like every time you read the Bible, there's two meanings going on. If you read it for just what it is, you're a moron. That's why most people who are like super Christian, they act like idiots. It's because they don't actually understand what they're reading.
Metaphors?
So if you look at that, is he talking about a person or is he talking about a thing? If you want to really get into a lyrical breakdown, I do this shit. So if you think of it as a thing more so than a person, then what's he talking about? And then it becomes, what is he talking about? And then it becomes like, what point in life was he talking about this? Like a lot of people don't get, like, these are people and they're talking about like real experiences. Just the way you look and go, oh, the book of Matthew. It's like, why the fuck is Matthew so important and Andre 3000 isn't? Like, if you took time to look deeply into what he's talking about, there's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch. It's so crazy. When you look into like double meanings in hip hop, it's crazy. It gets so deep. Like if you look into like Erykah Badu, On and On, like have you ever listened to that song?
Yeah, what's it about?
No, if you just listen to it, what she's talking about like the laws of the universe. She's talking about like 360, and she breaks it down into like 3 quarters and 3 dimes. Like she starts talking about, like she starts breaking down all this weird math through this song, and it's so weird. It's just odd.
Well, I'm not finding a double meaning. Like not there could
maybe
be one,
maybe I'm the person who should do it because I fucking see them a lot.
What's the double? Okay, you just saw that.
Like,
what's the double meaning?
So now,
what do you mean?
But like we'd have to go so deep into this because now I need to know what year the song was made.
Oh, so you're gonna look like that? Okay.
Yeah, because then I need to know if he's with Erykah Badu or not.
No, it's after Erykah Badu.
It's after Erykah Badu?
Yeah, way after.
Oh god.
You know what song's about Erykah Badu?
No, it's not even what it's about. As soon as she touches an artist, they become insanely good.
Miss Jackson.
Not even just Miss Jackson.
No, but I'm saying that song is about his relationship with her.
True.
And her mother, who he's sorry, he didn't mean to make Erykah Badu cry. He apologized a million times, but can he see his kid? Because they have a kid together.
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
She has a kid from Andre 3000, J Electronica. She makes top 5 rappers. As soon as she touches them, they become top 5 rap. Common. As soon as she touched Common, he changed. Like she changes. Yeah, she makes guys appreciate their blackness.
Commons with thing now.
Who?
Comedian.
Comedian?
You know the girl. The only one.
The only one?
The only one that matters. Tiffany Haddish.
Real?
Celebrate your black queens, everybody.
Wow, he's with Tiffany Haddish. That's weird. That's why she went bald headed, to appease Common.
Is that why?
He was like, I like a natural lady.
Shave your head.
Show me your blackness, queen.
I want to feel like I'm fucking myself.
Show me your blackness, queen. That's what he did.
Yeah.
Take off that European hair, girl. For sure.
For sure.
Common gets like that. We should do an episode like that, though. If you want some lyrical breakdowns, I'll give you some, bro. They're weird. They're very weird. Especially when they start talking about stuff that's in the Bible, like the Nephilim and shit. It's weird. It's odd shit.
My head hurts.
What else?
That's it.
That's it?
Look at
what? Oh, fuck. I thought this is what you wanted, bro. I thought you wanted 2-hour podcast. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Now he's wiping his eyes, bro. He has to get his podcast muscles up. Look at him. He's tired. Look at him. You need a sleeping cap, bro? What, you want to go to the washroom too, bro? We're podcasting right now.
We talked about so much that I'm like, I'm going to be, fuck, I forgot I said that. Oh, we should have cut that out.
True. All right. Well, yo, what are you doing this week besides work?
Guys, you can catch me working. My hours are pretty unpredictable these days. One last thing I wanted to say. I heard DaBaby didn't start rapping till he was 25, eh?
Yeah.
Sounds like he should be called the grown-up.
That one he wrote down.
Woo! This guy, 25 years old, and they're like, what's your rap name going to be? I'm going to be DaBaby. They're like, you're a little old for that, bro. We have 17-year-olds in the crew. Why'd you start rapping so late? I'm the grown-up. Anyways, DaBaby's sick, and he'd fuck me up. Like, I seen him beat up a guy in a... Remember that guy he fucking fucked up in the store?
Bro, he's a guy he fucked up in the store. A fan he smacked. Like,
I'm not even going to bother saying hi to DaBaby now.
No, don't do that.
Because I already disrespected him, calling him that he should have been called the grown-up.
He has no time.
What up, the grown-up?
He has no time for guys like us.
But Lil Baby, me and him, we're going to go fuck some porn stars together.
Paid $6,000. That's dope.
Dropping a bucket. After fucking James Harden handed him a bag of $75K. So he's like, whatever.
That's why he gave it to him.
Yeah.
He's like, go
have fun. Go sow your wild oats.
Unpopular take. Instagram's just a catalog when you're rich. That's all it is. That's why they take all those pictures and do that stuff. It's a catalog.
Well, she's a literal porn star that does charge for her services.
No, but these Instagram ones are doing it too.
Okay, but I mean, like,
they're doing it and they're undercutting the porn stars and looking better. There's a whole world.
Who's your favorite Instagram model? Let's message her and see what she charges. Just out of curiosity for the show, we'll come back next week and we'll see what the rate is.
I don't know how to say her name. Anybody who knows Instagram, I'm gonna say
Giselle Lynette. That's who gave him my net. That's who I was gonna say. Swear to God.
Yeah.
So we might, now that we're both thinking the same girl, let's ask her. She'll be like, just for the show, we're wondering. We're not interested in your services. Sorry, Giselle. We're not those kind of guys. But for the curiosity of the show, we want to know what you charge.
And that's exactly, when I think of catalog, that's exactly what I think. Because sometimes her pictures are just like her just spread eagle.
Yeah.
I think it's a little more than likes. I don't know.
No, that was me I was going to pull it up on the screen.
Oh, were you? No, don't do that.
Should be her spread eagle. I don't know. Make this into a clip. How much does Giselle Lynette charge? No. Is that slut shaming?
It is if she doesn't do it.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Why are you casting these distortions on that sweet angel Giselle? He's lying, yo. I'll date you, yo.
I think it is if you do it like publicly. But if you just message her, then that's how you're supposed to do it. Like if you're in sex work, you're supposed to.
So what are you supposed to message her? What are you supposed to say?
You're supposed to say how much
is that pussy in the window?
No, you're supposed to say like how much for your company. I think that's what you're supposed to say.
Spell it CUM.
Yo, you're
company.
gross.
Wink. Oh,
Yo,
sorry.
don't give this guy money.
Sorry,
that's be wilding.
That's my autocorrect
This
because
guy's-
I have a company. I'm James Cummins, and I spell it company. I'm also very rich. Now, how much do you charge for that pussy?
Holy Jesus.
No.
Good Lord.
That's all jokes, guys. Jokes and fun and news, and you can expect more of that next week on Wagwan with the Wagwan.
What's your? Is that the one you were gonna say? You were gonna say
That's
the
what I
same
said.
shit?
That's
Okay.
why we props, bro. Are you not with it?
I thought you just thought of her.
This
I
guy's
don't
still
know.
scared of the wasp or something.
Yeah, no, you can't just like.
Forgetting
I felt like you left me out there. I'm like, yo, I just had to say mine. You didn't say
You didn't even
yours?
get the name out. I got it out because I was thinking of her already.
True.
You fucking idiot.
That one. I know so many guys.
I had her in my mind. That's the first one that came to mind. There's another girl that I do think is very sexy, but I don't think she charges for her services because she's always posting with her boyfriend and stuff.
You never know, bro.
Never know.
You never know.
She does have an OnlyFans, so
Phew, fuck. You date a girl with OnlyFans?
I would be the ladies. If you want a successful OnlyFans with a rising young star, I will be the dick in your mouth. Sign me up. My dick is very photogenic. It looks good on camera. I'm not gonna do too much bragging about it. All I'm saying is that it looks good on camera, and it'll look good in your mouth.
Like, yeah, I guess I would do that too. Like, I would date a girl like that.
Yeah,
And it wouldn't be a problem.
not a problem at all.
You know what would be a
You
problem?
go, girl. Yes, queen.
It would be a problem if she, like, I wouldn't like the private videos if she was like doing stuff and like saying other guys' names and shit. Like, just keep it to raw, just sex shit. Don't get personal.
Not personalized
Yeah,
videos.
yeah,
At a price. Go ahead. Say Paul, whatever.
Say Paul, whatever. Fuck. All right. Let's wrap it up. It's my birthday. God damn it.
Yeah, I know, and we went way long. Thanks for hanging in there with us, guys. We talked a lot of current events. We killed a wasp. We gave a shout out to DMX. Play some DMX and whatever other things we talked about today. You know what I mean? Fucking go try on a dress if you want to, guys, fellas. Don't let us stop you. I just think pick out one a little nicer.
Yeah, and don't wear them for money. And don't wear them to virtue signal how fucking tolerant you are. It's fucking ridiculous. All right.
Fucking ridiculous. You know this shit is fucking ridiculous. Wagwan with the Wagwan.
All right.
Wagwan
Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. I'm James at Jam_easy on Instagram. He's Colin at Colin's Process. You're listening to Wagwan with the Wagwan. Check out our DMX episode of Pros and Conquerors at the Bad Boys of History, wherever you podcast. And stay tuned for more Wagwan with the Wagwan. Wagwan with the Wagwan. Wagwan with the Wagwan.
Back on my bullshit. Here I am.
Back on my bullshit. Here I am.
Tupac.
Bomb, 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 bomb.
Peace. DMX. R.I.P.